What's my Long John Silver's jam? Going somewhere else, that's my jam. Winter is fish? Okay. Hope y'all like your fish. Welcome back, everybody, to Kuso6rande, the Bad Video Game Tournament. We have 2 matches today. This is the second match that we'll be having, and we've got some tomorrow as well. I believe 3 matches scheduled for tomorrow. So yeah, pretty packed weekend. But you know, our GMs put a lot of work into discovering video games out there, and this GM is definitely not one to skimp on the research. Let me just say, please welcome on in the GM, Jeff. Come chat with me, Jeff, when you are able to talk a little bit. I want to talk about your video game. People already scared. I love it. Yeah, Jeff is one of those kind of scary people. Awesome, little scary. Jeffrey. I was gonna say Jeffrey, but it could be Jefferson. Jeffethy. Jeffethy. Okay, you know what? I love Wizards and Warriors. This music is driving me nuts. Let's go ahead and skip to another one. Yeah, Superman. We all love Superman. Everybody, look up into the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Jeff. Flying in from who knows where with a new video game that I've never heard of. Big surprise, everybody. Well, that's okay. I can go ahead and pull Miss Cleo. Let's go ahead and channel Jeff in here. I see a person. I see a human. I see a naked human. I don't know why the human is naked, but that's pretty much all I saw in the demo here. And that's kind of why I broke down a little bit laughing during the last thing. He's swimming. Oh, he's swimming. Okay, and the human is, I don't know, very fit. Hello, Jeff.
Hi, how are you?
Doing great. Are you the swimming human, the swimming naked human?
Not me personally, but the main character is.
Okay. I haven't revealed what the game is yet, so what do we have coming up?
We have a naked swimming dude.
Ah, yes, I saw that in my crystal ball.
Yeah, it's a German game for DOS.
Okay.
Fortunately, there's a fan translation. And this game is called The Lost City of Atlantis.
Run and jump spiel.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready to run and jump. Lost City of Atlantis. Well, you know, I don't think it's as lost as they thought it was, considering that we're going to be going there like right now. I'm still waiting for a couple of our streamers to go live, though, so we can kick back and relax a bit. So yeah. Oh, go ahead.
This game's going to take a little bit of explaining, so maybe we'll spend the first half hour of the commentary explaining how to play the game.
Oh no!
I was waiting for a 10-point match to give this out. It's a little complicated.
Yeah. By the way, let me go ahead and just show what I was seeing. You're not going to hear sound here, and it still is in the setup stage. Oops, that's not the right thing that I wanted to click on. Never mind, they're not showcasing it anymore. They were letting the demo play, and immediately, before I jumped over there, they reset. Ah.
Yeah, it would be great if we could see the demo.
Yeah, not really in a rush here. Don't worry, if the demo starts playing on one of their screens, I'll go ahead and show it. And if it doesn't, then too bad. So, Jeff, how have you been lately? What has been going on in your life?
Not a whole lot. I've been searching for new Kuso and doing crossword puzzles.
Okay, that's a good combo.
Yeah, and been trying really hard to not buy anything on the Steam Summer Sale because I have quite a large backlog of games.
Yeah, I can believe that. I mean, I've been playing through some games that I've always wanted to play for quite a while, you know? Let's see. Of course, the new release, always wanted to play for quite a while. The new release, Phantom Abyss, has been a lot of fun. I finally just, because the Steam sale is happening, I finally picked up Rust, and I can genuinely say that game sucks. So, because, yeah, it's very much like this game. I ran around naked and then died. And that was basically my entire experience with Rust so far. Occasionally I could make clothes and then I'd die.
That's good. There's no clothing in this game though. So we're just gonna see this dude's body for a while.
Okay, well that's fine. We don't need clothes. Where we're going, we don't need clothes.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like anybody else lives in Atlantis. It's a lost city, so...
True. While I'm still setting up, I do want to show people what you can expect from this game. Yeah, this is what we've got here, everybody. Got naked dude.
Yep.
Why is he naked? Why do you have to be naked when you go to Atlantis?
Well, he was shipwrecked, and so I guess his clothing was wet, so he took it off and then went swimming. But really, if you're gonna go swimming, it's probably useful to take off your clothing. Otherwise, it kind of gets in the way of everything.
Honestly, if you're swimming with clothing on, it's gonna be a huge pain in the butt. I don't want to do that.
Oh, people are telling me that Macaw played this. That's I was hoping I would have gotten this before him, but I don't know how far he got in it, so we'll see. It's a fairly confusing game.
Yeah. By the way, one of our players actually looks like they completely disappeared.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait, they did?
There is one person that is not here at the moment.
Okay, were they here before?
They were here prior to the match. They said that they were going to be here at 3:15, but they were not here during any of the instructions.
Okay, I'm just scrolling to see. Yeah, I absolutely do not see them saying anything during the entire setup.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
we're gonna have a dancing Crappy in the corner there. That's okay. Crappy needs to show up every now and then, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I'll go ahead and make sure everything else is looking great for everybody, and then I think we can go ahead and start. So everybody, Kuso6rande, the Bad Video Game Tournament, is a tournament where we have races between the various players to see who can make the most progress in an hour. Whoever does takes the victory and gets the most points for that round. We're currently in the group stages, and after the group stages, we will have a bracket. Depending on how well people did during the first sections, the group stages, they may be able to move on. Yeah. So at this point, people need to get at least 9 points in order to make it past round 2. 9 points total. I believe you said all of these players have 10 points, right?
Yeah, so I wanted to... It's a little complicated, so I wanted to have some players that had won a match, and then punish them with this.
Aha. Good. Punishment. That is what is needed in life. Well, let me go ahead.
This game... Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm almost ready here, just making sure that we have everything finished on my end.
All right. Chat, you will want to prepare to spam butts and crappy.
Yeah, for sure. Just don't
There's gonna be a
spam
lot of
crappy butts. Just saying, I don't want that on my Twitch stream.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you're going to spam butts, spam the good ones.
Butter.
Yeah,
That's
like
butter,
that.
not butt. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, you can spam butter if you want. I'm cool with that.
No, that's Bubsy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're not doing the countdown yet, but here are our 4 players. We've got Hopscotch, Polterghost, Someone 3255, and then Crappy. He's just gonna be dancing over there.
No, that's a toilet, not a butt. And you know what? Fine. Spam whatever you want.
Okay, I am checking with the players to see if they are ready. We have Hopscotch, Polterghost, and Someone 3255 is also good to go. Oh, spam those emotes because I am gonna have the countdown in Discord. Yeah, get them going. So are they playing on beginner?
Playing on beginner.
That's
It's a hard game,
yeah.
and I'd like to see as much of the game as possible. They're also going to be allowed to use the save feature. So, here's what's going on.
Okay.
This is an action-adventure game where your goal is to collect 7 gems and then find the wizard to get to the end of the level. Pretty straightforward. So their progress is going to be measured by which level they get to. And if there's a tie, it will then be measured by how many gems they got on a level.
Okay.
So what they need to do right now is collect these pearls. Each pearl they get from an oyster is worth 20 pearls. And once they have 100, they can go to a temple where they can buy ammo. You start the game without any ammo. There are 3 types of ammo. You can see in the status bar at the bottom, like a blue line, a red pot, and then some kind of explodey thing. And you're going to need that ammo to get past the enemies, because you don't have a lot of health, and you don't get iframes, so the only way you're going to get past a lot of these sections is killing the enemies first.
Okay. Let's see. I see Zeus, Poseidon, Mars. Do you have to pacify the various deities here in Atlantis?
No, you just pay them money, pay them pearls, and then they give you ammo.
Yeah.
So what they don't know yet is exactly what the ammo does. So I've left that for them to experiment and see which one's going to work best.
So where is the gem counter? On the bottom right?
On the far right side is the gem counter.
In that case,
yellow.
Polterghost has 1.
Polterghost has 1, which is great.
Okay, I see there's a heart as well. Is that how many lives you have, or your health, or?
That's how many lives you have. You start the game with 2 lives, and when you lose both of it, it's a game over and you start from the beginning. But I'm letting them use a save feature. So at the beginning of each level, if you use the save, it remembers how many lives you have there. So probably not a good idea to save during a level when you only have 1 life left.
Dang it.
Unless, but you know, that's a strategy call for them to make. And the levels are kind of mazes. It's a big labyrinth. So I expect that if they need to restart the game from the beginning, once they know where they need to go, they can go through the level pretty fast if they decide to restart.
Thank you as well, chat, for making fun of me because I left it saying Wally on my layout. They're like, this doesn't look like Wally. You know, humans are basically flesh robots.
Yeah, and
I'm
there are
never
walls.
saying that phrase again.
There are walls in the game, and the interesting thing is some of these walls are breakable, and we'll find out a little bit later in the game what they need to do to break them,
Okay.
and what that looks like. But there's a lot going on. There's food, which are the things that look like a cup, a bunch of cups and stuff, and you need to actually hit down when you're on them to pick them up. The pearls you don't need to hit down; you just need to go over them. And I guess someone didn't bother picking it up because they're already at full health and want to save it for later, which is not a bad idea. Because your health goes pretty fast. That really thin blue bar is your health.
Wow, somebody is upset that mythologies are getting mixed up. Why not just have all mythologies in a game? All of them in the same game, huh? That's fine.
That would be La Mulana then.
Yeah. By the way, I do apologize if there's any rustling or such. I have a burrito and I'm very much enjoying it right now.
I thought you said wrestling, not rustling.
No, well, I mean, if you're wrestling as well, don't get upset.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the platforming's a little jank. Fortunately, though, at least in the early levels, the focus is a little bit more on figuring out where to go and what to do. And the platforming's not so great, but once you get a sense of what you're supposed to do, there isn't a ton of it early on.
Yeah, honestly, it seems like this is mostly going to be exploring and figuring out the basic mechanics at the beginning of this. Figuring out where to go. Polterghost accidentally enabled fast forward. That is not what you should be doing. No fast forwarding. Gonna have to get out of that.
They need to use the scroll lock key to not have that happen.
Yeah, you may just wish to let them know how to avoid or how to disable or turn it back off in Discord, just so that if anybody does accidentally activate it again, they know how to turn it off.
Sure. I did mention it twice, but I'm happy to mention it a third time.
Nah, you're good. If you mentioned it twice before. If you pinned that message, then it should be fine.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna.
It's up to you. You're the GM, you know. You can be nice or mean. Which kind of deity would you be? Are you going to be a Zeus? Are you going to be a
I'm going to be the deity that eats my children. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry to hear that. Everybody, if you are Jeff's child, you may wish to try to leave the family. Yeah. Yeah, I think I agree with chat. Don't be a Zeus, okay?
All right.
I might have to play some music because it is a very quiet game we've got.
Yeah, they have great music on the title screen, and then all they have during the game are these sound effects that aren't really all that spectacular.
Yeah, they're not great.
To be fair, though, I'm glad they didn't just loop the one song that they had over and over again through the whole game.
Also, if there is a mod who would like to change the name or the title for this stream, people are still thinking that this guy's Wally. He's not Wally, okay? I can promise you.
Just do, let's see, is it the Lost City? No, I think it's just Lost City. Or no, it's the Lost City of Atlantis.
That's what I've got, yeah.
Yeah. The Lost City of Atlantis.
Heck yeah.
There we go. Alright, so... where are we? We got everybody... Oh, so Polterghost saw that you could break through a floor there just by pushing against it. So that's helpful to access other parts of the level. But ran into some enemies and died, so that wasn't so good. But I think we will see. We've gotten people with at least 2 gems so far. So it makes sense that they're saving at that point to not have to get those gems over again.
Oh yeah.
But they need to get 7 to move on from the first level. 7 and then get to the wizard. So we're still a little ways off from that happening. But I do expect to see at least a couple of the levels being cleared.
Yeah, I could see that. Honestly, I think that the biggest thing that I would be worrying about has to be your oxygen meter, because it does... Actually, is that oxygen or health?
That's health.
But you take damage while you're sitting underwater?
No, it's the jellyfish.
Oh. So you've got giant lungs. I swear that you take a little bit of damage just the time that you spend underwater. Maybe it's over time that you slowly take tiny bits of damage.
I don't know. That's possible as well. The enemies kill you so fast, though, that's really the main thing to worry about.
Okay.
Yeah,
the birds dropping bombs. Not sure why Atlantis has bomb birds, Good defense.
Yeah.
Polterghost just got wrecked by I think that was a jellyfish. I don't know. It was a jerk.
Yeah. Yeah, the enemies are pretty difficult. It's you don't really get a lot of reaction time once they come on the screen. So you gotta remember when are you about to see them, and you can shoot them before they come on the screen. So you're in good shape if you remember where they are. But someone just got a 3rd gem, which is terrific.
Good. And by someone,
like,
Jeff means 3255 on the bottom left here.
Someone 3255. It looks like our other players have elected to restart the level without gems.
I mean, that's fair enough. This seems pretty rough. And honestly, if... I would worry that if there were limited projectiles and I used all of them that I might need, that I could potentially soft lock.
That is a thing that happens, yes. So
yeah, I know your games, Jeff.
I mean, it's also you have to figure out which ammo you want to buy, right? There are 3 types, and you spend 100 pearls to buy one of those. There's no mix and matching here. You got to commit. And so if you don't have 100 pearls, then you're out of luck. You can't buy anything. So those are really key. To picking up the pearls as you go along, and also conserving your ammo.
So which ammo would be prudent for them to get in this stage?
I just use the one that they're all using, the blue.
The blue, okay.
Blue shooty thing.
I mean, it seems to work pretty well.
Yeah. I think it's a reasonable choice. but we'll see on future levels if they prefer one of the other types of ammo.
Hopscotch dying right there. By the way, someone 3255 has 3 of the gems at this point, so I believe that is the most we've seen so far.
Yes, and the other 2 players have gotten 2 gems, and in case there ends up being a tie in the number of gems, whoever got to that number of gems first, that will be our tiebreaker.
Sounds good.
So let's see, we're about 14 minutes into this match, and folks are still on this first sub-area of Greece. There are a couple of different, I don't know what you call them, worlds that you go to.
Come on,
levels.
Greece is big.
Greece is big, and so there are 4 parts of Greece that you need to pass before moving on to the next area.
Oh, are you serious? Wow.
Yeah, it's not a short game. I mean, I suppose like if you're speed running it, it's probably very short, but if you don't know where you're going, there's a lot of exploration to do, and it's pretty easy to die, so you're gonna have to keep playing again. Someone 3255 has gotten a 4th gem now.
And a 5th.
And a 5th. So just 2 more, although has almost no health, and now is dead.
So, I do have a few questions about this. Is it Atlantis in Greece, then?
Yes. There's lore. Would you like... But the lore that I have is translated, so I don't from German. So I can't vouch for the accuracy.
You know what?
It.
We can go ahead and say that it's accurate. We'll go ahead and say Kuso verified. This is the lore. Yeah, I would love to hear it.
All right. Well, actually, let me send it to you so you can read it out loud. How does that sound? Okay. I'm going to take that as that sounds great.
Yeah, it's great. I had a big piece of burrito in my mouth.
Okay, let's pull this up here. Downloads.
You share it with me. Yeah, we are 15 minutes in. At this point, someone 3255 is definitely in the lead, having gotten 5 gems at one point in the first area here. We do expect players to beat the first level, though, or at least the first part of the first level.
Yes. Why did the upload fail? Because I guess I can't send things that are inside a zip file. I need to extract them first.
Gotta extract. Yep. Well,
gotta extract them. There you go.
There we go. Okay.
There's your doc file.
That is absolutely not where I wanted it to open. Oh my gosh, come on. Come on. Bam. Thank you so much, Google, for sometimes just deciding that it's going to open in some random window. You don't really know which Chrome window it will try to download from. And then it does. Okay, everybody, here is the story. The legend of the labyrinths is the tale of the young Ragim, a Phoenician merchant whose strength and valor were matched by an overpowering desire to travel far and wide. Not having a crystal ball, no magic mirror, no flying carpet, Ragim was in a fix until one fine and fateful day he met in the throngs of a Greek bazaar a strange and twinkling wizard. And said the wise and wrinkled one, "Step forth, young man, and haste ye with it. With you a secret I will share. This crumpled scroll is not a crumpet, but a map into Atlantis. Look close, my friend, for 'tis here the secret hides. By it land, but please no ruples. For me, those crystals shining." Our hero stepped forth, and in his hands he grasped that crumpled script. In search of crystals, after times new and old, did he point those sprightly toes. And what or who would dare defy those muscles strong and bulging? I can't say that with a straight face. Oh my gosh. What? But those brazen monsters who coiled in the market an impediment did provide. To the beginning was their goal, to send a handsome hero. So there we go, yeah.
Yep.
That is the story. He went to a bazaar and this guy's like, hey, here's a map. Bring me
Nice
some
muscle.
crystals. I like your muscles. Yeah, it's a good story. It's a good story.
I wonder if he was naked at that point.
Well, I've never seen him wear clothes, so I have to assume he was naked.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a bazaar. I don't know.
It was. Well, the game's pretty bizarre.
Yeah, and considering it was like ancient Greece, I imagine if you were hot, you could get away without any clothes.
It looks like Mars isn't wearing any clothes either. Everybody else, the other deities have togas.
Well, I mean, did you see how old Zeus is? He needs to like wear a blanket around or something. Oh, one of the snuggies. He should wear a snuggie.
Yeah, good call. Unfortunately, those hadn't been invented during Zeus's time. It took quite a lot of millennia of human ingenuity before we came up with snuggies. But someone 3255 now has 6 gems or crystals or whatever they're called. Polterghost is actually not far behind now with 5. So remember, you need to get 7 and then go to the wizard. In this level, the wizard is in the top left corner, but they don't know that yet.
You know, Jeff, I'm gonna go ahead and say that cloaks and ponchos have actually been around for a long time. I feel like those are basically the proto-snuggie. Proto-snuggie, I'm sorry.
Proto-snuggie.
I've never said anything like that before in my life, and it just cracks me up, the proto-snuggie.
You definitely come up with some words.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you that. So one of the interesting features with the controls is that I guess they couldn't figure out a good way to allow you to walk past or jump past the vines and ladders without climbing them. So they made it that if you hold Alt, it disables jumping onto the vines.
Okay.
So sometimes you need to hold Alt, walk past something, and then release it.
I love that.
It's a choice. It's a solution.
Yeah.
It's a choice.
Yeah, they definitely made a choice with those controls. Shaq keeps noting that you can dive headfirst in this game into the ground and basically explode.
Yeah, isn't that great?
I haven't, like, I've always been looking at the wrong screen when that happens. I just need to see this dive into the ground.
Well, I'm sure folks will oblige and dive into the ground shortly.
Well, they better. Come on, I need ground dives.
All right, look, someone 3255's at the end of the level. 7 gems.
Oh, really? 7 gems?
7 gems.
How do you
and
finish?
where the wizard is. You go talk to the wizard. Oh, just fell. But you just go talk to the wizard.
Oh, there we go. Good jump there. Wow, he got a bad back. This bird, though, this murderous bird.
So what he's trying to do is collect the embryo before ending the level, because that's an extra life. And now we're on to Greece too. Well, yeah, what's an embryo in a jar? Because hey, it's a new life.
This isn't Death Stranding, okay? This is the lost city of Atlantis for DOS.
Yeah, so there have been embryos in jars waiting around for somebody to come pick them up, and
oh my gosh, Polterghost is at the end as well. Are you gonna get the embryo? Nope, trying to kill the bird.
that's
There we go.
the strategy. Yeah, I mean, because it doesn't really matter if you lose your health. It's just important to get that embryo. So Poltergeist now very close behind, just by a matter of seconds. and they both started Grease 2 with 4 lives. You can
Chat's
have
cracking me up. Sequel to Grease 2. Yeah. Pretty good. I mean, there was the movie Grease 2, but I've never seen
there
it.
was. There's a reason for that. Well, actually, there's not necessarily a reason you haven't seen it. There's a reason a lot of people haven't seen it. But yeah, you can carry a maximum of 5 lives at a time. And so I don't know why they decided to make that choice to limit the number of lives you can have, because it's not like you can farm lives in the game. There are only a certain number of embryos.
Maybe it makes it more difficult? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it does.
So
and particularly...
that could be a reason, even if it's a dumb one.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's certainly a legitimate choice to limit the number of lives. It's a little weird for it to be like 5 instead of, 9 or something.
Okay.
But sure.
Okay, so I'm actually looking into what Grease 2 is all about, because it is important to me. Let's find out what the story is. Okay. So, 2 years after the original Grease ended, Principal McGee and her secretary Blanche react in horror as the students, among them the new T-Birds and Pink Ladies, arrive at high school. Oh my gosh, they're shocked that students came to high school? On the first day? The audacity. Yeah. Okay, blah, blah, blah. A lot of the characters who are kind of, not really loved in the original movie. Okay, this is really boring from what I'm reading. We'll go ahead and skip it. So, yeah, Grease 2. Actually very boring.
Yes.
As you can tell, lots of swimming. You have to fight the sun, as Poltergeist is finding out. Actually, this might still be Grease 1 for Poltergeist, is it?
I think Poltergeist made a...
level 2, yeah.
I think Poltergeist made an interesting decision to have a little bit of each type of ammo. Because you don't know exactly what you're going to encounter in these levels, right? So I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
As a strategy.
Oh my gosh, Jeff, I can't tell you. I would be saving and loading all the time in this.
Yeah.
And then I would be jumping off of cliffs to see if I live.
See, my concern was that if I didn't let them do the saving and loading, all we'd be seeing is Grease 1 the entire match. And even then, maybe only a couple of gems. So I thought this would make it a little bit more fun. As much as I like making the players suffer, I do prioritize entertainment over that.
Yeah, no, honestly, I really... if a certain mechanic is given to the players, you know, like being able to save and load instead of just having to do one playthrough straight through it, you know, they should keep in mind what is going to help them make the most progress in it. And a very liberal amount of saving and loading could definitely make the difference between first and second place.
Yeah, absolutely. And being strategic about saving and loading. You don't want to save where you have only 1 life left.
True.
Yeah.
Hey, Poltergeist has 3 gems. See, this is paying off for Poltergeist. Poltergeist has been doing a lot of saving and loading, and they're currently in the lead.
Yeah, it's been super close. Hopscotch is just behind them.
Jeez, I love that some of the enemies in this game, like the squids underwater, they have projectile. I'm not sure those are squids. They're demon fish. They're evil. Okay, that's all I really can tell here. They're evil, evil bad.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They certainly don't seem very friendly.
Yeah, they're not for me.
So someone 3255 got a third gem just as Poltergeist is getting a fourth.
Wait, okay, here's the deal. Here's where the plot is falling apart for me, okay? Because I just realized, apparently the pearls that you collect are equivalent to 20 ruples, right?
Yes.
Okay, per the manual. The shopkeeper is too good for the ruples and demands crystals in order to get the map. The gods, though, are not too stuck up for them. They will take the ruples. They do not care about gems. Like, how can you be more stuck up than the gods?
Yeah, I certainly know some people. I know some people that are like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
But also, I mean, all that the gods are giving you is some ammo. So, you know, it's, I think it's not unreasonable that they'd settle for some money.
I don't know, if I found out that the shopkeeper was making this dude run around and collect gems, I'd be like, okay, I'll give you all of my ammunition for your gems, and then just go blow up the shopkeeper. Bam. Problem solved.
But if the character gives a gem to the shopkeeper, then they soft block the game. So you need 7 gems to finish the level. Nobody wants that.
Well, they're just trying to get the gems in order to give them to the shopkeeper later to find Atlantis, right?
Oh, that shopkeeper, yeah, but the gods, if you give the...
You can either give like 100 gems to the shopkeeper, or give a few gems to the god, get infinite ammunition, and blow up the shopkeeper. Still get the map. And honestly, you know, he was basically extorting you. Extorting this naked man and his beautiful body in order to go and get these gems. Like, I'm pretty sure extortion was punishable by death per Zeus's whatever.
Well, I mean, Zeus is here and not punishing him, so I guess not.
Well, that's because you're not asking. You gotta ask. You gotta plan, okay? You can't just go swimming around and not saying anything about these terrible working conditions.
Yeah, I think I can. In fact, I'd rather not. Wait, what are you talking about? Terrible working conditions? I only give the best games to our competitors.
Do you want to work swimming around with jellyfish with guns? No.
Yeah,
take the guns away from the jellyfish, okay?
It sounds like a fantastic time.
Terrible.
Doesn't this look like a game you want to play?
I mean, I kind of want to play this game.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah. I actually found the exploration aspect of it kind of fun. The combat is really frustrating because you just die so quickly without warning. And it makes you just do a lot of trial and error, or just to play extremely cautiously. And, you know, that makes for a great race, forcing the players to be cautious. It's not always so fun when it's you doing that, and you want to go on to a new area, but you have to just kind of keep inching forward because you never know when there's going to be an enemy come out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Chad is mentioning that Zeus was all about the adultery and such. So what you could do is promise that you'll make a new wedding ring for Zeus. Yeah, make it out of the gems, and then he'll do whatever you want.
That's a plan.
Yeah. Actually, maybe less a wedding ring and more a cheating ring. Yeah.
Sure.
A seduction ring. Ring of seduction.
So, I'm not sure why Hopscotch is starting from the... I don't know what Hopscotch is doing there.
I don't know. It's an odd choice. Hopscotch is still on level 1, everybody, and the other 2 players are on level 2, as shown in the bottom left of the screen. At the same time, you know, I'm thinking if there was the dive into the ground on someone 3255 screen, that was beautiful. Yeah, the players have 10 points, so it's not too much of a worry for them. They're not going to get eliminated because of this game. But, you know, it still would be in their best interest to do as well as possible. That way they have a better chance of making it into the bracket.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's really hard to know with a game like this how well everybody else is doing. You can't, I mean, it's not just a simple platformer where you can say, well, I'm not doing well, so everybody else is probably struggling with the same thing. You really have no idea, you know, how good people are at adventuring, and it's a fairly punishing game. But like I said, if you take it a little bit more slowly, you can make steady progress through it. So,
yeah. All right, we are just about 35 minutes into the match. We have a lot of progress from the players here, a lot of excitement for them as well, and it looks like our bot on Discord actually died, so I'll have to give them warnings myself that they have 25 minutes left.
Oh no, the bot died. So,
Wally! Wally! Come back, Wally.
So Poltergeist has found the wizard at the end of the level, but doesn't have enough of the gems yet. And someone, 3255, is just 1 gem away from being able to finish Grease 2. Some of these enemies, though, take a few hits. So it can be a little tricky to get multiple hits off on them without taking damage. As someone 3255 is finding out right now.
That's a little bit rough that if you die, you lose all of your gems.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopscotch got a gem. Okay. I feel like it's going to be difficult for Hopscotch to catch up just because there's so much exploration that you need to do in every level. And when you get to Grease 2, you know, unless he gets really lucky, he'll spend a lot of time on it, just like the other players.
Yes. But you never know. People could get lucky. I mean, you find
it's true.
You find a methodical way to go about exploring the level, and you take it slowly. You can make some progress.
Yeah. We'll see. Someone 3255 is actually in the lead at this point, despite diving into the ground. I love it so much. It's just so satisfying to see you explode from that.
Yeah, but one of them's gonna finish this level probably in the next minute or two.
Yeah.
I would expect.
I do want to note that someone 3255 is in the lead, and he has been using this save and load feature a lot. I think Hopscotch 007 has not been using it and has fallen significantly behind.
Yeah.
Is it Grease 3? Oh.
Yeah, so someone was just about to get there, but fell and died. So,
well, it happens.
Yeah, but it'll just be a momentary setback.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's that frequent saving and loading's making a huge difference.
Absolutely. Okay, hey, people are asking if there was a third Grease, and there is indeed. We're on to Grease 3 for someone 3255, putting him significantly in the lead. Poltergeist may be able to catch up, though. Poltergeist has all 7 of the gems for level 2 and just needs to get to the shopkeeper.
Yes.
Who, guess what, doesn't give you the map, just sends you to another part of Greece. Thank you, jerkface.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's not a bad thing. You know, you get to see lots of parts of Greece.
Grease 3 has James Travolta instead, you know, John's unknown brother.
Okay. So hopefully, we'll see some even further progress after you finish Greece. You get to Egypt. And then after that, you're on to Atlantis.
Ooh.
Doubt that we're going to see Atlantis, but there's a good chance we'll see Egypt.
There's a possibility, yeah. I'd love to see what Egypt looks like. My guess is you're going to Egypt swimming through the Nile, just checking out all the underwater mummies.
Yeah, the swim mechanics actually really frustrating because you don't get particularly fine control over your movement.
How do they work? Like, you don't have to mash buttons to swim, do you?
No, you know, you hit left and it does one, I don't know, one swim cycle to the left. But you can't do, like, small movements with it. Hopscotch, though, did figure out that it's possible to bomb walls, which is great. Because that gives them another opportunity to get to the gods.
Mm-hmm.
And Polterghost is on to Grease 3. So far it's a real tight race between the two of them.
Whoever gets the first gem first will be considered in the lead. Yes, someone 3255 did make it here first, but gems are the progress.
I'm glad this game has the gems because otherwise it really wouldn't work very well for a race to keep track of progress. These kinds of non-linear games can be a little bit difficult for our refs to track otherwise. Particularly because these levels look all the same.
My burrito is dead, everybody, so I'll be able to talk a little bit more. I love that you are not allowed to enter the same name for multiple save files. It's like, nope, not gonna let you.
Yeah, I kind of wonder how they went about coding this thing. They made some interesting choices. But,
people are saying I'm a slow eater. I eat fast unless I'm doing commentary, in which case I need to actually talk from time to time. Yeah, I wonder, like, because I'd never heard of this game before.
I've had this on my list for over 2 years that I've been wanting to give this out. And I just haven't found a good opportunity to do it. The last time I wanted to do it, I had an opportunity to GM in a brackets with people who I thought could handle it. It was not a platformer level, so
Yeah.
I couldn't do this. And it's taken me a while to put together. There's just it's so dense. There's so much going on here. I wanted to make sure I could give a good explanation to the players before the match.
I love it. I think that's a great idea. By the way, from what I can see, this company, Nox Software Incorporated, only worked on one game. All of the people who worked on the game also pretty much only worked on this game. I didn't see any games to their name other than this. However, this company has an address in Louisville, Kentucky.
Interesting.
Yeah, and so Was this made in Germany, or was it made in the US and only sold in Germany?
I don't know. It's lost in the dustbin of history.
I don't know. We might be able to figure it out. Let's see. I'm doing some work, okay? I'm working on figuring out what this company is all about because I gotta find out. I gotta know.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Louisville, Kentucky. Well, maybe that's just for. Yeah, that's so strange.
Could be their American office, yeah. Okay.
Well, why would you have an American office if it was only sold in Germany?
Maybe they were trying to sell it here, and US is like, he's too naked. Can't sell it too naked, and like, we forgot how to edit the sprites. We can't sell it here. You know? So
yeah.
that could possibly be it. No, probably not.
Anything's possible.
Probably not. Gotta be honest here, Jeff. I don't think anything is possible here. I mean, yeah, their contact information on their manual is specifically for Kentucky. So what the crap? What the crap? Oh my gosh, the mystery deepens.
I'm getting a little worried I handed out an American game because I don't like doing that. I have a streak. No pun intended.
Yeah, okay, so copyright 1995, Knox Software. It's possible that it was just considered shareware or that it just was never finished here. Okay. I have no idea. I love this. I love the mysteries.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you could write them a letter and ask.
Yeah, just send them a message. Well, let me find out what is currently located at their address.
Send it to Louisville, Kentucky, and be like, hey, big fan.
Huge fan of your video game. And then in parentheses, S.
Yeah, because maybe they made another one, and you're also a fan of it. You don't know.
You don't know, yeah. You never really do know. It looks like the office that they had was on sale at some point, so my guess is the company wasn't successful.
I mean, if they only made one product and it was shareware, and it was 26 years ago.
It looks like it was a house. Okay.
All right.
So their office address was just their home. So whoever made this game was possibly just living at a house over there in Kentucky. So perhaps it was made specifically by people here in the US who had moved here, but made it for Germany. I love this. It's the puzzle. It's the puzzle.
Yeah. And it's certainly a lot more interesting of a puzzle than figuring out where these gems are.
Yeah. Look, okay, Jeff. This is a collectathon, okay? It's really hard to do commentary on a collectathon other than, oh, there's a gem. No gem. Yep, nope.
I get it, but you know, I thought this would be entertaining enough because there's a naked guy and wizards.
Oh, trust me, you got me hooked.
All right. You don't have a lot to say about it.
Oh my gosh, I might have found a little information on Tom. He renovated a Presbyterian church, the guy who produced this game in Louisville, which is where the address was. Okay. So good job renovating a church.
Yeah. So will we get to see Egypt? I think the answer is going to be yes. But it might be close.
Yeah. Okay. So his goal in doing renovations there was to make it look good. Cool. Always a good reason to renovate a building.
Yeah.
Yeah. My gosh. As far as I can tell, his brother actually helped out with the building over there. But the brother did not work on this video game, or at least didn't get credited on this game. This is the most boring newspaper article, because it just keeps saying the same thing. We plan to restore it. We're gonna restore this. Good job. But it has, like, no information about the dude. But apparently Tom Dumbsdorff was an amateur musician and was actually completing a tour with members of a Russian bluegrass band. The band of 5 boys and 2 girls ages 13 through 18 has scheduled concert at Kentucky and Tennessee schools. What? Okay, it doesn't say what the name of the band was, though.
Russian bluegrass, though.
Russian bluegrass, yes.
I wish this game had Russian bluegrass music in it. That would make this fantastic.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Okay. Wow. So he did go to the University of Louisville, got a degree in Russian, received a fellowship to study there. Apparently a Russian book publisher hired him to translate to English. Yeah, he ended up doing a lot of various things, and this was probably just a small little passion project that he worked on.
Yeah, I could see that.
I love it. I love it. I'm a big fan. Oh,
it's actually not a little project. I mean, it's a fairly
ambitious game.
Yeah.
For DOS at the time, this definitely has a lot of depth, and it's very mazy, but at the same time, I haven't noticed anything that is too jank other than the swimming and the controls.
Yeah, I mean, the graphics are a little odd, but fine.
Yeah.
There's, okay music at the, good music at the title screen, but they're, basically, 9 levels. So it's fairly long. Greece, Egypt, and Atlantis each having 3. Oh, someone's done! Someone 3255 is on to Greece 4 now.
Oh my gosh, that is fantastic. Yeah.
And
so wait, there are 12 levels then?
There's 12, yeah.
Okay. So Grease 4, I don't know if we're going to see Egypt 1. Yeah, Grease 4 is the movie that, like, everybody tries to forget. They're like, we didn't need to bring it back.
Yes.
But we got it anyway.
Yeah, so we got 8.5 minutes to see if we can get to Egypt.
I don't know. I think it takes more than that to get to Egypt. I've never gone to Egypt, but can't imagine it's a short flight.
Well, it kind of depends where you're going from.
Yeah.
If you're swimming there from Greece, it might take a while. But since someone 3255 doesn't really need to collect more pearls, they can just, at this point, honestly doesn't even really need to collect more embryos, and just sort of race through the rest of the level. Get as far as they can.
Yeah.
Because at this point, as far as he knows, he's probably not going to finish the whole level, and it's just a race to get as many gems as possible. But Polterghost is very close behind with 6 out of the 7 gems.
Yeah.
And may make it to to Grease 4 shortly.
Yeah, Polterghost can do that in the next minute or two. They may be able to move back into the lead. They've been doing very well during this match. Someone 3255 has just been doing a tiny bit better, though. And Hopscotch, I'm sorry. Some games just don't work for some people. And even though Hopscotch is a fantastic player, this is not the game for him.
I'm also not sure why he hasn't been making more use of the save feature. Because he seems to start at the beginning of the game a lot.
I don't know.
But even so, since there is one competitor who is not here, even coming in last place will net you third place points. Is that right?
I think so, yeah.
So everybody stands to do pretty well from this match. Polterghost still has one more gem to get. So it's going to be, I think, tough at this point to get that gem, finish the level, and then get 3 more.
Yeah, it's a tall order, but we have seen bigger comebacks than that, Jeff. It's not impossible. It's just very, very difficult. What?
Yes. So don't call it a comeback.
What would you call it?
They never left.
Well, I mean, they left first place. The comeback would be taking first place again.
It's just temporarily excused themselves from first place, and then returned.
All right, fine, Jeff. Go ahead and use your little semantics over here.
But I don't think that that's going to happen at this point.
Yeah, it would be a big surprise.
I think we're also not going to see Egypt, although it wouldn't surprise me if some of these players decided they wanted to continue playing this afterwards to see a little bit more of the game.
Yeah, did you like playing this game?
I actually did. I mean, I got frustrated fighting the enemies.
Yeah.
If that hadn't been an issue, such as they didn't deal so much damage, or you had iframes or something like that, or at least a little more time to respawn, I would have enjoyed this quite a bit more. I really like the adventuring aspect of it. And honestly, like, as janky as the movement is, I still like it better than Prince of Persia style games, which
Okay.
some people like that movement. It doesn't work for me at all.
I can deal with it, but it's not my favorite, you know?
Yeah. So, you know, this is a little bit better for me.
Yeah.
In terms of controls. But you know, I don't visualize level, like I have trouble remembering where everything is. So
yeah, especially since the first 4 Grease levels use the same tiles.
Yeah.
And because of that, everything looks very samey. At least watching, it would be impossible for me to remember these locations. Playing, sometimes you get a weird feel. I think that if you were one of the players in this match, you would be more likely to actually remember where things were. But just watching, it's pretty much impossible for me.
Yeah, they are very samey levels.
But they still present a level of challenge. Like, I know just watching Polterghost, they have been exploring and looking at different areas, doing very careful platforming in certain locations to try to find a gem. And there's just one hiding. And I don't know where it is. They don't know where it is. I don't think there's enough time to get it and pass someone 3255. But at least, like, the various areas, they're not all the same strats to get through. You have to take advantage of various mechanics in this. So, overall, yeah, I kind of agree with you, Jeff, that this game has some successful things in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Couple of strange choices, but otherwise pretty good. I mostly thought of this as being Kuso. Well, in part, it's honestly a little weird, right? The like naked guy swimming around. The controls are janky, and it's the enemy. It just doesn't play super well, but it's a good idea, and you can get some enjoyment out of it, even if it's not great.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, everybody, we have a minute and a half left. I want to remind you that while this is the last Kuso6rande match, I will be streaming Phantom Abyss for a little bit after this, and we have 3 more matches tomorrow as well. Lots of games. Meh.
Yeah, it's a gamer weekend.
So I've heard. Suppose. The following weekend, though, because of 4th of July, we will not be having matches on Saturday and Sunday. So you can go ahead and, if you were planning to avoid family to watch, well, you lost an excuse.
Oh, come on, Bracenta.
Can't do it.
No, but I need to be able to tell my family, I'm so sorry I can't come to the barbecue party because I need to watch a naked German guy in a video game.
Oh, wait. GDQ is next weekend. You can use that.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I'm going to help cure cancer. Oh, no, wait, what is it that they do now?
It's Doctors Without Borders for the summer, okay. I believe.
Okay. That's a worthy cause.
Heck well, yeah, it is.
At least Polterghost made it to Grease 4 at the end, so they can say that.
Honestly, yeah, this has been a pretty fun watch, and we are at time. That is it for the match. Everybody, take a deep breath. And you can let it out because you're not underwater like this, dude. Time! Well, it is very clear. Oh, Polterghost is so upset about the 7th Chaos Emerald.
There was a lot of time spent looking for that last one. And they're not... Sure, they're Chaos Emeralds. Great.
I'm inviting someone 3255 in to chat with us because someone definitely took the victory. Polterghost 2nd and Hopscotch 3rd. Unfortunately, Hopscotch, this was just not the game for him. So, hey, it looks like someone is here. Hello there.
Hello.
Hey, congratulations on your victory today.
Thank you.
Yeah, so talk to me a little bit, because I think everybody, like all of you struggled at least at the beginning. You really got the hold of it, as did Polterghost. Hopscotch 007 just struggled the entire time with this, and unfortunately didn't pass the first level. But what's your experience with this game? What are your thoughts about it?
It's really jank. You have to like save everywhere and not take any damage.
Yeah, taking advantage of saving was really important.
I feel like once you get like one of each of the weapons, you're kind of fine. But before that, there were like those birds you can't shoot. So you had to like make a decision on what items you're getting. Oh
yeah, those birds were dumb, and then the stupid suns that just dropped spam sun faces on you. I don't know why. A little weird, but yeah, they did that. Jeff said that probably one of the strangest things about the game has to be with the controls. Would you agree with that? It's hard to say as viewers, you know. I have no idea how it controls.
So, like, you press left or right once, and you move, like, 1 foot. And if you want, like, small movements, you have to hold Alt.
Oh, yeah, I saw you making some small movements occasionally, just trying to inch close to where the platform falls through and then jump over that specific location. I'm not sure if it was pixel perfect, but it almost looked like it was.
Yeah, I felt like some jumps were.
At least precise, yeah. But overall, you know, did you like this game at all? Did it have any redeeming values for you?
I mean, it was playable, but That's about it.
Okay, the game is
Which is
playable.
It's better than some of the other games here, but
Yeah, I'm thinking collectathons aren't my favorite genre, but I would definitely take this over that weird Scunny, what's it called? Scunny Special. Yeah. I hate that. I hate Scunny Special.
I don't think I've
Oh,
seen
go.
that one before.
Well, yeah,
Probably for
I
the
don't
better.
like it. I don't like it. I prefer the other Scunny games. But yeah, a lot of them just, all of the levels look the same, and it's very easy to get lost. And I think it's a little bit more enjoyable to play than to watch. So, unfortunately, you got the better spot than the viewers did today.
Sure.
Well, yeah, someone, what's going on in life? You streaming much these days over at your channel?
I'm doing the 4-job fiesta right now. And then after that, I don't know what I'm doing.
What jobs do you have so far?
Let's see. I have Samurai, Red Mage, and then Dragoon and Monk.
Oh,
So basically just Samurai.
yeah. I mean, lots of melee going on in there, and then Red Mage occasionally tries to help.
Yeah, tries.
Yeah, like, I always love Red Mages, but, I don't know. I feel like it's not one of the strongest classes in FF5. Still fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Red Mages with like other magic users, but by itself it's not amazing.
Yeah, it's like dual classing, except you're weak in both of the classes. It's like, come on, Red Mage. Oh, chat has a good point. Red Mage can snap rods. That is extremely helpful.
Yeah, that's been helpful.
Yeah. Well, good. Everybody, if you want to watch some 4-job Fiesta, Someone3255 over on Twitch is playing that. And I believe you participate in various tournaments from time to time. I'm glad that you joined us this year.
Yeah, it's been fun. I'm also in the Steam tournament where we play random Steam games we own.
Ooh. Well, that's fun. There are a lot of Steam games out there, and a lot of...
Yeah.
Like, there are some obscure gems, and there are some obscure pieces of crap there. And I love it all.
Yeah, it's all games that we own, so
Yeah.
it has to be good if you bought it, right?
Nope. Trust me. There are a lot of games that I bought that I don't know if I'll ever want to play. Or that NPC bought me on a whim because NPC's a big fat jerk.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
how I ended up playing Paris and Grey Witch.
Yeah, I should try playing that more. I don't know, maybe not.
Yeah, you should.
Maybe not.
Well, I think that's all that we have for Kuso6rande today. Again, I'll be streaming Phantom Abyss after this, so if you want to keep watching, just sit back, grab a little water. Other than that, anything else, Jeff and someone?
That's it for me. I'm looking forward to some Phantom Abyss.
Yeah, scary ghosts. Okay, it's not scary. I'll see both of you later. Take care.